Alright, well, the version 3 Memory of Chaos has just released recently, so you know what, I thought we will give this one go, see if we can finally max star a endgame mode, because we have not been able to do that since version 3 released. Now when it comes to the teams we are using our E0S0 ACHERON, and we are actually using Silverwolf this time. I could go for Pela, I could go for Sunday, but you know what, might as well try out the Silverwolf, because I mean there's not much lightning weakness here, so you know, I feel like Silverwolf could actually do a decent job here. And then on the second half, we are going for a FEIXIAO, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the ideal units for these enemies, so yeah, we are gonna have to kind of cope here, and hopefully it goes well. Alright, and here we are in the first half with our good old ACHERON. Now, I think we just start this off with Silverwolf's technique. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of forgot what it does, because it's been a while since I played Silverwolf, but I want to see if we can make this work, because like I said, I do feel like this could actually be pretty decent. This boss here on the left doesn't have lightning weakness, and I've rolled the true stings, so you know, oh, and we implant lightning at the first time of asking, so we are just gonna pop our ultimate straight away here. The thing is, basically our only buff right now is jiaoqiu's skill and ult stacks. We would be doing more damage if we could get Silverwolf's ultimate off, but that will have to wait for a second. Although obviously we are using the event icon on her, so yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about having a good uptime. We shouldn't have to worry about our uptime, because it should be pretty decent, all things considered. If she gets hit here, there we go, we get our ult, and that means we will have it by the time our ACHERON gets the ult as well. We are going to start off with this big guy. I think his HP pool is bigger. I mean, the guy on the right is a version 1 boss, so yeah, I think this is probably the play to make. Just gonna basic here on this guy. Let's see, he has the 53 defense reduction, and then all of jiaoqiu's stuff as well, so should be good to go. Just pop the ACHERON ult right here, and let's see how much do we do. The answer is 660,000. Once again, it would be more if we could get more defense shred on the guy on the right, so I think we're doing pretty well so far. Let's see, I don't think, even though we're using Gallagher, he should be able to sustain us more than well enough. Okay, not to be alarmed by the red. Obviously, we do have the besotted state on all our enemies right now. Just, yeah, I'm not worried. Okay, the guy in the middle definitely does have more HP, so I think it is right for us to target him. We can pop jiaoqiu's ult, even though it's not over. Obviously, it will just give us more stacks for our ACHERON, and the fact that we keep getting energy from this MOC blessing is, you know, we can just keep spamming ultimates, which also will help with Silverwolf debuffing multiple enemies, even though her debuffs are quite single target. So we should have about 53 defense shred on both of these guys, so you know, we should see higher numbers here, at least I would hope so. Just break this guy over here. Gallagher actually did 68k on his break there, fair enough. Let's see, do you still have your 53%? Yes, you do. And then you do as well. Okay, so should be big numbers here. Okay, 601,000. We didn't have all of our stacks for ACHERON lined up properly, so I will still take the 601k. I feel like we should clear in this cycle, which will actually give us a nice bit of leeway when it comes to the true stings on the second, well, not the second half, but you know, you guys know what I mean. Anyway, keep on going here. We do have to refresh our weakness. And we got quantum weak. That's unlucky. The good thing is we will be able to shred more of the weakness bar, but again, I would have just rather get the lightning weakness, so that we can bring down his lightning res. Like I said, I still feel like, even though, you know, Silverwolf's like okay here, Silverwolf still definitely needs some buffs, because I never look at Silverwolf and I think, you know, oh, you would be best in slot for this team. It's just, oh, there's this one situation and you would be good for that situation, and that's exactly what we're seeing going on here. So yeah, it's rough for Silverwolf mains nowadays. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a Silverwolf main, but I do still enjoy playing her, so there is that. We should be able to take this guy out, hopefully with jiaoqiu's ultimate, especially considering that it should break him. Yeah, okay, easily. And now we are onto the true stings. We have 28th cycle. Our goal is roughly 25 cycles, I would say. And we will actually just be able to pop a ultimate off straight away, technically. We do want to see if we can get a lightning implant first, never mind, we hit fire. Like I said, I did do a little discussion on how we can buff some old units, maybe a week or two ago by now, you know, sometime after the announcement came out, and I definitely feel like there should be a way of you being able to choose what weakness you implant for Silverwolf, because in a team like this, it just can be so annoying. Like, it's basically a 50-50 as to what she implants in this team, and there are teams where it's even worse odds, so yeah, definitely, it's just a lot of version 1 units just lack quite a bit of quality of life, which is a shame, unfortunately, but yeah, okay, it's quite low here, but we should heal all the way up to full by using an ultimate, yep, just because I do love how Gallagher's healing does stack on hit. It's very useful. Okay, Lightning Weak, and we do actually end up getting Lightning Weakness. Very nice for us. Just gonna pop the Defense Shred on this guy once again, and now we can pop our Acheron ult as well. You know, technically I could have put it on the robot, but I mean, he's probably just gonna die anyway. I don't think we need to put much defense on him. I know the numbers are gonna be lower here because we're not bothering with him, but the reality of the situation is we have to deal, like, I don't know, the True Sting has a lot of HP, so by the time we finish him, we can finish off the robot guy without having to use any debuffs on him whatsoever. We can just keep stacking stuff up on the True Sting, and we're actually gonna be able to pop another ulti for on him, which is gonna be quite useful. There we go. Okay, I did not press it in time, so whoopsies, he's no longer going to be weakness broken when we're ulting, but I mean, I don't think it should make too much of a difference. To be fair, it did mean he could spawn in more True Stings, so, or Stings, wait, I remember, one time I literally asked what a True Sting's called, okay, yeah, I already forgot the name of the smaller Stings, whoops, it happens, what can you do? Oh, that's gonna keep annoying me because I literally got reminded what they were and now I forgot again. Anyway, we will be able to use our Acheron's ult again. Actually, maybe I should have ulted there on Silverwolf before we got the energy recharge buff. Whoopsies, it shouldn't make too much of a difference if we're being completely honest. Okay, it's funny how, you know, Silverwolf's ultimate pretends to do damage. It basically does nothing whatsoever. Anyway, we are taking a bit of time here, but oh, actually with the bugs exploding, there we go. That is first phase done. Pardon me, I feel like I've got something stuck in my throat, so might need to take a quick sip, but I'm just gonna try power through anyway. Still have the lightning weakness on him, so we don't have to refresh that quite yet. Will we be able to pull off a Acheron ult is the question. If we weakness broke with... Oh, actually, we will be able to weakness break probably. Actually, the normal attack does anyway, so, and I don't want to mess up the stacks, so we actually didn't need to, and then we will be able to break him with Acheron's ult as well, so we don't have to worry about him CCing us, because this enemy is incredibly annoying. Anyway, 360k might seem a bit low, but most of that, the rest are unbuffed, so, you know, even though we are against multiple targets here, you know, basically what I'm trying to say is our Acheron's not doing too bad when it comes to damage. It's just, man, these enemies have a lot of HP, unfortunately. I actually forgot to mention that we did end up taking the robot down, thankfully. Now we just need to keep on hammering away at this guy. It feels like we're kind of slamming our head against the wall, but what can we do? Okay, I think I just heal our Acheron hit just in case. I mean, we have 5 skill points anyway, so using a basic attack won't help us much. Can actually alter as well, so we will actually be able to get off another Acheron ult, which might take out some True Sting, so the big guy's big hit will do less damage. Since we're already at 9 stacks, we can actually just take out this guy's weakness, and that's okay. Crit, and another crit, so that's 513k there. Nice, and these guys are just gonna keep exploding. Okay, we are doing solid. That should do no damage. Okay, yep, it did absolutely nothing. Alright, final cycle to hit our goal. If we don't, then that's unfortunate, but I'm confident in our ability to do so. Oh, actually, we don't want to ult yet. I want to make sure that we can implant the lightning weakness. At least I hope it ends up being lightning. Otherwise, that's a bit tricky for us. And it's fire. Of course, it is fire. Luckily, we're still landing all of our crits. 36%. I think we can still get off another Acheron ult. Should be able to at least. Especially with these guys spawning in. That's the lovely thing about jiaoqiu. Also, since they are quite low, we might actually be able to take out the juicing in between the Acheron ult as well as the what's its face? The stings exploding. Okay, hopefully we can implant lightning here. Oh, and we do, so we do reduce lightning res as well. Final hit here, so now we just need to spam our ult button before this guy gets up. And that's 1, 2, and 3 dashes. 10% HP left, 4%. Okay, we've done it. Okay, we hit our 25 cycle goal with our Acheron, and now we just need to see how our Feixiao fares in the second half. Okay, I did have to retry. We got kinda close, but then we ended up just getting taken down. On the bright side, it means I do know the boss's mechanics slightly better than I did before, because I did just go into this completely blind, and yeah, it wasn't the best result. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I'm hoping we can get a better one now. Obviously, I'm hoping we can clear, but if not, maybe if we get close, maybe I'll just, you know, take it. Anyway, we are gonna aim to take out this guy's war shield now, because Feixiao is obviously now going, and with all the follow-up attacks, that should be a relatively easy ask for us. Feixiao, please hit him. Never mind, she had one of the summons. Annoying, but shouldn't be the end of the world, I'm thinking. At least, I'm hoping. Because aventurine will probably launch a follow-up attack, which should take it down. Ooh, will this still count? Okay, aventurine, will he take out the war shield? The answer is, okay, yes, lovely. Okay, great. And now I think we just, again, go for this guy's shield. Poor guy, can't catch a break, but who cares? We are building up slowly towards Feixiao's ultimate, so we are gonna have to unleash it soon. Okay, he doesn't CC anyone either, which is very good for us. Okay, and we follow up again. And, okay, I don't know what I want to do here. Do I want to unleash my rotation now? Actually, no, I think I'm just going to use an ultimate here. Because I don't want to worry about overstacking right now, if I'm being completely honest. It's not going to do much damage, because when Niven, Robin, ult, and this guy... Oh, I did not mean to basic there. Oh my god. That sucks. That was a mistake and a half. I was just spamming Q. I meant to skill there. Okay, slight misplay, if I say so myself. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. It could, but it probably shouldn't. Maybe the Feixiao ult early as well was a bit of a throw. I don't know. Yeah, bit rough, but I mean, we'll survive. This guy is nearly dead, and okay, he's still holding on for dear life. Unfortunately, this guy's weaknesses have not gone down yet, so we are just gonna try chip away at him. 178,000. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do to. Actually, what do I want to use Aventurine's ultimate for? Maybe just to take this guy out. I think so, yeah. Probably the best thing to do, because we could use Feixiao's skill on him, but then she'll launch her follow-up attacks randomly, I think. Much getting imprisoned there is not what we wanted either. I also have to take out this guy as well, because he can be annoying too. And we would have, if March wasn't CC'd. That's so annoying. I wonder if we could have cleared in this cycle if March wasn't CC'd. I don't think so, although I also can't be certain. Okay, actually she is back, so I don't think we would have. I don't know. I don't even know what to think. Unlucky that we aren't able to finish him off quite yet, but what can we do? Please just don't CC anyone is all I am asking for. Okay, he should, oops, like I said, just please don't CC anyone. Okay, yes, hit aventurine, and now you hit, oh my god, I think I'm just gonna have to send it and use Robin's ultimate here, because I don't want to waste another cycle. We wouldn't need to use Robin's ultimate if Feixiao didn't get CC'd. That's so annoying. Okay, welcome back, Feixiao, my general. Now just kill this guy for what he's done. That feels bad. That feels very bad. Okay, we need to try our best to take out this guy's shield, I think. If we use Aventurine's ultimate, that means we're only going to need to use one Feixiao ult, and we kind of want to use it anyway because we are maxed out right now on her ultimate points. Don't want to overstack there. Oh, we actually did. And, oh, actually, to be fair, that does mean that we did take out some of his war armor, so I think we do a bit more damage. Obviously, I think that was more damage than we would normally do if we were hitting through his shield. Okay, 71% already. He hasn't even taken a turn yet. I will take that. You know, I might as well just pop another one because Robin's ultimate will be ending sometime shortly. So, you know, might as well just get out whilst his shield is gone, and we still have uptime on that. Okay, I feel like we're gonna have to just ignore these guys and hope Aventurine's shield pulls through for us. Could have skilled there, but I feel like we shouldn't have to worry about energy too much. And then, I mean, if we need more extra energy, we can just skill the next time. So, like I said, not all that concerned. Oh, I think... Okay, we did take out his shield, but he did just get it back, which is slightly unfortunate, but what can you do? Okay, I think, first of all, Aventurine ultimate here, so that we can get his stacks down just a little bit more. March will be going twice here, which is nice. We're not going to be... I mean, we are going to be able to get her ultimate here, which is useful as well. And... Okay, I do wish that we had Robin's ultimate to use for this cycle, but I feel like we're just going to have to suck that up. Okay, we are going to take out his shield here, which is nice. Do I want to waste ultimate stacks? No, I don't want to. I feel like that's more important than doing a bit more damage on our ultimate. Seeing the... Okay, to be fair, it went up to 460k because we did take out all his shield, but before that, we weren't even hitting for 100k. Then again, we're not in Robin ult, and most of that was through the shield anyway, so... Yeah, either way, we do have Robin's ult. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait for him to Oh, please don't kill me. Oh, actually, yeah, to be fair, that attack does no damage, for the most part. Okay, so now we can Robin ult, before Nikito goes again, and I think we should be able to take him out here. I'm not... Probably. I mean, especially with Aventurine follow-up attacking. Although she did hit the wrong person, that's not what I wanted her to do. It would have been nice if she hit the main target instead. Okay. I think we just send March's ultimate here. It does no damage. Actually, this does break his weakness, and now March's enhanced attack should deal more damage, and we also want overcap on Feixiao, so I hope I did the right thing there. 11%, okay, 7%. Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, you just drain my souls again. Okay, that's not a problem. Now we take him down. At least, you know, definitely should do. Okay, yes, we do. Alright. He does have his shield back. Our HP pool is looking scary, but it should be fine. We might have a chance here, you know. I'm not 100% sure, but we might do. I mean, if the early parts of this fight went a bit better, then maybe we'd, you know, be looking at better odds right now, but what can you do, I suppose? Okay, we just have to keep on hitting. We are probably gonna have to use a Feixiao ultimate here as well, unfortunately. Does do just over 100k, which is okay, but not the best either. I think we just... Actually, no, I'm not gonna send my Robin ultimate here. I want us to take out his shield first. He's gonna refresh his shield, and then we can use Robin after that, I think. Actually, I don't know what to do. I don't know where... no, I just have to stick to the plan. I have to stick to the plan. Okay. And we are going to get more turns after this. Again, this will do no damage. Okay, we live well, and... Okay, it's gonna unleash a powerful attack soon. Spoiler alert, this is what I died to last time. Okay, we're gonna break this guy. We're gonna Feixiao ult. We're gonna break this guy. It's gonna do more damage. And now the problem is, I don't know whether breaking him will save us from dying, because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what the mechanic does. I think maybe if aventurine would go quicker than these guys, maybe we'd have a chance here. Okay, what I'm hoping we can do is, first of all, we wait for this guy to refresh his shield. I don't know if Niccolo will give the 12 stack shield, and the answer is not. Oh, I wanted to Robin. Oh, no, our team's dead. Oh god, no. What I wanted to do there was I wanted to use Robin's ultimate after the main guy went. Pop a Feixiao ultimate, probably get a second Feixiao ultimate, and then also use Aventurine shield. That might have allowed us to live if we double Aventurine shielded. We were either gonna die kind of close, or we were just gonna barely survive and get it in 19 cycles. Either way, we didn't get 20 cycles. Maybe if we had a better start, we could have. But unfortunately, once again, I have not been able to full star any of the version 3 endgame modes, and unfortunately that is carrying on with the Memory of Chaos. So yeah, let's just move on to character builds and some final thoughts. Well, as you can see, we were just short of clearing this. About one cycle, I'd probably say, if we ended up getting to the end of our Feixiao one. Maybe we could have just barely squeaked 20 cycles, but I don't think so. I mean, the problem is, like, the buff for us was basically kind of useless. Like, it was okay sometimes, but I feel like it's just too hyper-specific to current DPS which are coming out, and they're favoring them too much. Also, I don't just have the ideal account for this, you know. You would have rather have like an Aglaia, a Herta, even a Rapper would have been pretty well here, because they keep on putting imaginary weakness as well. So yeah, unlucky there, but what can we do? When it comes to, also, I definitely will be talking about power creep in the next Star Rail video, so you know, stay tuned for that. I have been cooking it for a while, but I wanted to wait for all 3 endgame modes in version 3.0 to release before coming up with stuff. So yeah, anyway, when it comes to our team, starting off with our Acheron 165 crit, 167 crit damage. Obviously, this will go up in battle because Acheron does have a lot of self buffs. S3, good night sleep well. Traces multi-maxed. Skills a bit missing, but it's fine. Don't need it to be much more than that. Relic piece is nowhere near as good as our Feixiaos, even though we've been farming for Acheron much longer. Silverwolf 159 speed, has over 30 effective rate, has over 130 effective rate, and then over 30 effect res for broken keel. Just running her on 2-piece speed and 2-piece HP. Could now run her on 2-piece speed, but to get over 160, but I'm not bothered enough. Jiaoqiu over here, also 159 speed, 148 effective rate, so we do hit the 140 requirement for him. S4, Eyes of the Prey, Traces, it's his ultimate talent max out, which is most important. And then we do have one 2-piece speed and then 2-piece rainbow, just to make sure we hit all of his speed requirements. And effective rate as well, most importantly, E0. And then for our Gallagher over here, 147 speed. He's just on a super break build. I have not bothered changing his build whatsoever. But then again, Gallagher is just a good unit, good healer, even if you don't have his ideal build. His traces aren't even maxed out for us, but he still gets the job done for us, which is very nice. His chest piece is only level 9, so just goes to show how good of a sustain he is. He is also E6. And then for our Feixiao team, if we go to our Feixiao, 96 crit rate, 139 speed, 177 crit damage. Obviously, these do come under a lot of buffs in battle as well. S5 of that light cone, cruising in the CLC. And then, like I said, our Feixiao is actually really damn good, if I say so myself. You know, just barely better boots we got here. And then also Duran, which I also barely farmed. I don't know why our Feixiao is so good. It's kind of insane. E0, but unfortunately she couldn't clear in the time. But then again, I don't think it's the perfect LC for her, but whatever. 133 speed on March, 80 crit, 147 crit damage. S5 swordplay, traces, mostly max. Alt's got a little bit left. On Musketeer, just because basic attack and speed is nice. And then Ruthless Arena as well. Basically just stole my Dill's artifacts. And then she is also E6. Oh, I never realized there was a little fashion icon there. It has to be for March Preservation. That is so sad. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, because we still have to take a real quick look at our Robin, who is on 122 speed. Other stuff doesn't really matter. She is on the S5 event icon, which obviously everyone can get nowadays. Traces, maxed 2-piece attack, 2-piece speed with attack boots. And then she is also on Von Whack, and then E0. And then finally our Aventurine, who is still on his Acheron build. Yep, 135 speed, even has a bit of effect hit rate for the light comfort when we run him with Acheron, but obviously he was stolen by FEIXIAO this time, just because that side's probably hard to sustain. And then also full defense, broken keel, E0, you know, just nice stuff all around. But yeah, unfortunately, weren't able to do it. Expect a follow-up on this, but yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed, and see ya.